Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? It's AngelTheTwin here, and today we have a brand new patch for Overwatch. I think some of this stuff was on the PTR, and then it came over, but there might be some new things here that I didn't see going onto the PTR at all. First off, I want to say BlizzCon was awesome. I do have my doubts with Overwatch 2 on whether it's going to help the game or not, but I have been seeing a lot of people complaining about the fact that you have to pay for Overwatch 2, and I don't see how that's a problem. You're getting a ton of content, and if you don't want the PvE or upgraded graphics, you don't have to pay for it. Blizzard's giving you all of the heroes, maps, game modes. Everything is still coming to Overwatch 1. You know, this is more of an expansion. So guys, so yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest first. But like I said, we have some new patch notes. This is patch 1.42, and we've got some really interesting things. Well, let's go ahead and go to the main screen here, where I got the patch notes up and Overwatch running. First thing is a new gameplay option, high precision mouse input. Enabling this option will allow Overwatch to use your mouse's native polling rate when determining exactly where to shoot. There may be a slight performance cost enabling this option. I did enable it and I played around with it for a little bit, and it's not a huge difference. Like, you're not going to be a aim god, but it was actually really nice. It felt good. My aim is decent in Overwatch, and it just helped, you know, keep it stable. Sometimes I feel like, especially with the mouse I'm using right now, it's getting kind of old. I have the Corsair. I think this is the Scimitar. It's more of an MMO mouse, but sometimes I feel like all of a sudden the DPI or the polling rate changes, and I'm a little bit off. But the high precision mouse input felt good. I didn't see any loss of like frames or quality of the game or anything like that, so that was really nice. And you know, try that out. But more importantly, this is huge. We have competitive play updates. Starting with season 19, we are moving the beginning and end of competitive play seasons from the first of every other month to the first Thursday of every other month. We will also be starting the season later in the day to better correspond with developer availability during the day. Season 19 now starts on November 7th, 13 EST. So what's that? It's 3 o'clock? Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. I'm worried about EST because that's where I'm on the East Coast. 10 o'clock for you West Coasters, and I think UTC is for Europe. So I'm pretty sure that's still at night in Europe, if I'm correct. Maybe not. Wait, like 8 o'clock at night in Europe, right? I could be wrong. But that's really, really nice. You know, that way they're able to put out patches that they want before the actual start of the season. So that's really cool. But even more important than that, when I read this, I was like, what? They'll be introducing a rotating seasonal map pool to competitive play starting with season 19. Now, this is something that I said would be really, really cool for them to do, because with all the maps coming out, it's kind of hard, especially if you're a newer player, to get used to playing on one map and like learning the maps and whatnot. And with a rotational pool, you're only going to have 12 maps, 3 for each game mode is basically what it's saying here. And that gives you, you know, some sort of ability to understand what you're going to be playing on, what you have a chance of playing on. And from what I can see in the map pool below, which I'll read to you guys in a second if you can't see it, there's no pairs, so I'm super happy. It says future competitive seasons will see map rotating in and out of the pool, providing each season with a different experience and identity. Information about the current maps available in the map pool is available by opening the information panel of the competitive play card. Of course, that's where it'd be found. So we're going to have Hanamura, Temple of Anubis, and Volskaya for 2CP. And I like all 3 of those 2CP maps. If I was to switch one out, I'd probably take Temple of Anubis out and put... Actually, you know what? I wouldn't take Temple of Anubis out, because I was thinking about switching it with Horizon Lunar Colony. And nah, I'm good. I'm alright. I'd rather Temple of Anubis than Horizon Lunar Colony. Hybrid, we have Hollywood, Kings Row, Eichenwald. Love those 3 maps, honestly. Then we have Control Nepal, Lijiang Tower, and Busan, which again, all good maps. And for Escort, we have Dorado, Gibraltar, and Havana. Wait, do we not have... Wow, we don't have Numbani. Okay, so that's going to be the Season 19 map pool. That's actually really cool. It's super interesting. An update to competitive play. The last update we saw was 222, but you know, they're starting to make some changes. I think the map pool is a great idea in my opinion. Like I said, it's going to allow you to really focus on certain maps. You're not going to have to worry about playing other maps, and you can really learn how to go about you know, taking on those maps on both attack and defense, so you have a better season. Next, we have some workshop updates. I really don't play around in the workshop too much, but I know people are making some crazy stuff over there. So just some variable renaming you can do, increase number of variables allowed to 128. You have autosave presets, custom string, all tank heroes, all support heroes, all damage heroes, map, current map. Those are new values for the workshop. Then we have hero updates. Not too many here from what I saw, but some interesting ones. In general, May's Ice Wall, Baptiste Immortality Field, and Sigma's Gravitic Flux would now more heavily prefer edges over placing as far away as possible. So sometimes if you threw something up towards an edge, it would push it as far away as it could. Now you can put it right on the edge wherever you need to. That's just like a quality of life fix, I feel. Something that was eventually going to happen anyways. But here we have Baptiste and Torbjorn, who both get buffs here, and I don't really know why. I feel like Baptiste was in a good place, and Torb was, well, he wasn't in a great spot, but you can use him here and there. Okay, so for Baptiste, we have the Biotic Launcher. The recovery was decreased from 0.45 to 0.36 seconds, so I believe you just heal faster, right? Yeah, I do think you do. The randoms, oh wait a minute. I think actually all of these are... Okay, yeah, so you do heal faster with the Biotic Launcher, but you also shoot faster as well. The recovery time's quicker, so you can shoot heal a lot quicker. The random spread was also removed, and I'm guessing that that's talking about his bullets here. So they'll just go up in a line. They won't go like randomly everywhere. So you can just kind of, you know, you're just a lot more accurate. You do a lot more damage with Baptiste, and I'm sure that's what their intention was there. The damage fall off range now begins at 25 meters up from 20. So this used to be as far as you can shoot with Baptiste before his damage fell off. I believe right here you'll see same amount of damage, but if you start moving back to like here, way less. So yeah, some weird changes to Baptiste. Like I said, I didn't think he needed to be buffed, but he did get buffed, and we'll see if that kind of helps him out a little bit. Maybe puts him into a couple more matches. Right now, all I'm seeing is Moira, Lucio. That's all I'm playing as well as Moira, Lucio. Next up, we have Torbjorn. Torbjorn's change was only his Molten Core. The cost was just reduced by 10%. I think we're trying to, with that, they're just saying it took too long for Torb to get his ultimate. They wanted Torb's ultimate up longer or up more often. Again, I didn't think that was necessary. Torb seems to get his ultimate pretty fine to me, but they buffed him. Now I'm all for changes like this, to be honest, because it shows that Blizzard's, you know, they're trying to do something, at least trying to work some stuff out. They always say they never balance for the meta, but I'm sure they've seen that like Torbjorn's been a little bit weak, Baptiste isn't maybe getting as much play as other heroes, and they decided to buff both of them. But that's it. Those are my thoughts on it. Guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the changes. Again, it is Baptiste getting buffed. His healing and damage output is a little bit quicker with his weapon. And the damage fall off range for Baptiste's weapon is 25 meters instead of 20. They also remove the random spread. Torbjorn's ultimate costs 10% less. They're adding seasonal map pools, and they have enhanced pointer precision as well. That's it for today's video. Like I said, leave a comment telling me what you think about it. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content, guys. Have a good one. I'm AngelTheTwin. I'm out of here. Peace.